Majority of Asian children, 85%, today live with two married parents, as is the case for most white children, 74%, and Hispanic children, 61%. But only 36% of black children live with married parents. 36%. When we talk about this and we look at this, my brothers and sisters, you got to understand that when you talk about within that 58%, 47% live with a single mother, 4% live with a single father. 4%. And almost 60% of black children do not live in a home with their fathers. And 7% live with cohabitating parents. They are not married. So in comparison, with only 36% of black American children that live with married parents, a number which has also vastly decreased since the 1960s, which was back then 78% of black households were married in 1960, right? And it just started getting worse and worse and worse. So the black American community continues to face racial injustices and discrimination. We've got so many strikes against us, so we can't afford to play around with this, right? Yet the biggest challenge, which threatens the prosperity and well-being of African American, black American community, continue to be the decrease in marriage and relationship stability. That's where the huge problem is. One of the most interesting aspects of the previously, there was a Pew study that was done with comparison to other countries, right? Looking at black people. And so looking at 4 different African nations, Mali, if I'm saying that right, was only 1% of children living in a single parent home. Nigeria has 4%. Uganda has 10%, while Kenya has 16% of children living in a single parent home. So these numbers emphasize that family instability is not inherent in black community, just in America, right? Well, mostly in America. And this is not our norm, and we should not accept it as our norm. This is particularly challenging. Unlike many facing the black American community is one that we have the power to change. Some things we face, institutional, structural racism, systemic racism, we don't have a lot of power over that, right? But you have some power over this. You can change this. We have the power to change this. So if you go back to the